welcome back to another video. This is gonna be a bit of a rant. So about what I said in my previous video, I've still seen a whole bunch of people on like other videos, like, you know, talking about how YouTube isn't a real job, and let me just explain to you like what goes on in like the life of aspiring YouTubers. Okay, like I'm talking about smaller channels. It is not easy to create content. A lot of people can go on about how, oh, it's easy. It's not easy. Like, just because I'm capturing gameplay, you don't see me with millions of views and subs. And I also want to talk about how just unfair the system is at the moment. For example, your video can be taken down despite putting hours of work into it, despite editing the crap out of it, simply because music in the background. Even if you mention that it is not your music and that all credit goes to the producer of that said music, you can have your video that took sometimes weeks worth of time taken in an instant, which is why if I was to ever begin truly editing my videos, I don't think I would edit them on that same level. Like, YouTube's copyright policies have gotten far too out of hand for me to even consider attempting to truly spend more than probably, I'd say, 2 days worth of work on a video. And about that copyright policy, YouTube, how dare you? How dare you claim to be an advocate for giving credit where credit belongs, as to making sure the producers of music, or I guess a show or anything like that, how dare you assume the role of giving credit to the rightful producers when you allow channels like reaction channels to exist, when you allow channels like clip channels to exist. Reaction channels literally take someone else's work, give a few oh, that's funny. They just give a few giggles or something, and they clearly are using someone else's name who has already amassed a good amount of views on a particular video or an entire channel. They're using their name to attract attention to their channel. Or what about the clip channels that take clips from TV shows, whether it's something like Game of Thrones or cartoons, or even like Twitch, like it's one thing to like claim, oh, this is for highlights, but it's like you're getting ad revenue, millions of views a month, just flat out taking content and doing nothing with it. Oh yeah, you edited it together, but is it yours? Did you ask them? Most of the time, when you hear these bigger YouTubers mention about these smaller channels, they don't ask for permission to do that crap. Like, can you imagine if you were going to, like, if you were an aspiring artist, right? And you were trying to do your own art, and it takes you forever to do this, and then someone just says, oh, I'm gonna just take a commission of your work, put it together, and mention your name, but I'm gonna amass all of the fame from your work. How stupid is that? They didn't do anything but just edit it together, and which isn't that hard to do, because all you have to do is make a bloody slideshow, for Christ's sake. And they do that, they get all of the proceeds, and most of the time even more occasionally than other people, and what do you get? It's different if you're already blown up, but as someone who is aspiring to be a content creator on this website and trying to be original, that it tears me apart, because here they are doing nothing. They're not being original in any kind of way. They're not doing anything. They're not saying, oh, this clip belongs to this person, like, don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I watch channels like that. Like, channels like, in the Dark Souls community, there's this content creator known as Sunlight Blade. He edits together, like, clips of, like, player versus player or player versus environment. But he gives credit to the people who sent him. Like, they send it to him. He doesn't just take it. They send it to him, and he gives credit to them. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. And he also gives commentary over that. That is what those kinds of highlight channels should be. They should have permission to receive the footage and then give credit to the rightful people, not just steal it and then make an entire channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of views from another person's work. That's stupid. Like I said, it's different if they ask, but they just do it and they get away with it. So YouTube, how dare you claim to be for copyright, but channels like Reaction and Clip channels exist? Are you kidding me? You're gonna take down a video because you heard some music in the background. And screw if we actually mention, hey, this doesn't belong to me. Oh no, we can still just take it down because that still happens occasionally. You'll take that down, but you'll allow channels like Reactions to exist. What kind of bullcrap is that? Also, I mean, let me talk a bit about clickbait, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with making an interesting title. All right, there is nothing wrong with that, because even I try and like find a funny picture to try and go along with what I want my video to be about. But I don't mislead people, or at least I'm doing my best not to. There's a reason why I'm not going to be editing my freaking thumbnails to the point where it's the usual typical crap, like, oh, shocked face with words on the picture. Like, I don't intend to do that because I don't want to mislead you. Like, as much as people can say, oh, but we're not doing any harm. Let me ask you this. This is what clickbait is in my eyes, okay? Imagine going to the store and you see a box with a knife set on it. So you go to the counter with said box and you buy the box and you buy that and you take it home. So then you go and you're at your house and you unbox it, and instead of a knife set, it's a little girl's tea party set. You understand the point here? Whilst it may not be exactly like that, that is what clickbaiting is. Oh, this is what it looks like on the outside. But now I have to go on the inside, which is clicking the video. And now that is completely different. How is that okay? How is that okay? And you can say, oh, but at least it's not money. Yeah, but you're getting the money. It's ad revenue. You're getting the money off of misleading people. That shows you that they say, hey, screw you. We'll say we love our fans, but we have no problem clickbaiting the crap out of them. You know, we'll claim that we love our fans, but let's clickbait the crap out of these people because I'm only in it for the money. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with, like, wanting to have views. Everyone wants views. I get that, but you don't need to clickbait to do it. It's just so scummy to me. Like I said, I want to grow this channel as artificially as I can. That's why I kind of don't like saying, hey, well, let me tell you to subscribe. But now I have no choice because the only way to subscribe now is to click subscribe and the notification bell because of the YouTube algorithm. That is a bug that still exists to this darn day. It is known by many a content creator, yet that bug still exists. What does that tell you? The YouTube team is slacking off. They need to get it together. They have all this money that they're getting, and they can't fix a simple bug like that. Come on. But to wrap this up, this isn't me attacking YouTube or anything, but it's pathetic to see how ignorant people are to the fact that there is a lot against newer content creators, and there's just no incentive to like just try and be as non-scumbag as you can on YouTube, because all of the scumbags are the ones getting the views, and they're the ones getting a whole bunch of subs and crap like that. And being honest to your audience nowadays just seems like it just seems almost impossible now. You know, they don't want to recommend someone being honest with their audience. They want to recommend that super clickbaity title with something that doesn't even remotely come close to what the video is actually about. They want to recommend those stupid clip channels that have stolen other people's work and exist to this day, when YouTube wants to advocate against like piracy for copyright. Yet these channels exist. It is not easy to do these jobs, or at least it's not as easy as you're thinking to be successful at them, I should say. Because anyone can do it, but not anyone can just automatically be successful. I know that that's a bit of a rant. That's like the second rant, it gets to you, you know, like to just see all these people talking about how easy it is as an aspiring content creator myself, and I'm sure as many other people will as I start to grow. It's not as easy as it looks. It really isn't. You're gonna go through a lot of moments where you're not seeing anything, and it's gonna seem impossible to be honest with your audience, and YouTube is just catering towards just this clickbaity scumbag type of content where you're just screwing people over for their time, which results in you getting paid and them getting screwed over. And I just don't like that. But that's all I had to get off my chest. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that at least somewhat gives other people insight into what it's like to be an aspiring new content creator on YouTube. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Rate the video what you think it deserves. Please, if you would like to support the channel, just hit subscribe and click the notification bell, because that is the only way to subscribe at the moment. It would help keep me motivated, and I hope that it'll help you with some form of knowledge to this topic, because it just don't be ignorant to that, please, because most people who say that statement just don't know enough. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.